呪術廻戦
All right, let's read chapter 167 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Tokyo Daiichi Colony Part 7. Tokyo number 1 Colony Part 7. The previous chapter ended with the battle between Higuruma and Itadori coming to a conclusion. You should check out to see why this is happening, but Higuruma agreed to give 100 points to Itadori. So, Kogane, Ruru Tsuika da. So, Kogane are the rule keepers, the judges for the game. And this is Higuruma addressing the Kogane, saying, Kogane, it's rule appendage, adding a rule. And here he is talking to the Kogane. Preya to preya no ten no ukewatashi o kano ni shite kure. Okay, so player and player's points, receiving and passing, ability, do the favor of doing. So do the favor of like making the ability or creating the ability to pass points between player and player. もちろんこれはルール8の変動に含まれるものとする。Okay, of course, as for this new rule, Rule 8's hendo, which is like the transformation? Yeah, the change or fluctuation in Rule 8. Oops. Being included thing, it does. So this includes the thing about the fluctuation in Rule 8. 承認されました。承認されました。This is sort of like confirmation is done. Or approval. Yeah, recognition, acknowledgement, approval is done. Or was done. Rule 10. We'll go with Rule 10. Rule 10. プレイヤーは他プレイヤーに2のポイントを譲渡することができる。As for players, to other players, 任意, like desired, arbitrary, unspecified, discretionary points, the event of doing joto is possible. So joto is going to be to transfer, just more like a formal term, more formal than ukewatashi. You can see, right? We got the same kanji watashi and to, meaning to pass. Yeah, so joto is to transfer, to assign. So again, as for players, to other players, the possibility of the event of doing transfer of arbitrary discretionary points. Okay, so Rule 10 has been added. Oh, so that's a sigh of relief. Kogane, ore no itten o Itadori e. So Kogane, my 1 point to Itadori. So basically, give him my 1 point. Kashiko karimashita. Understood. Kashiko karimashita. That's usually an example, like when you're at a restaurant or a store, typically a store, and you've like bought something or you order something, that they'll say kashiko marimashita. Which is, what does that actually mean from like a kashiko? Yeah, certainly. Kashikomata is to obey respectfully. Okay, so it's like, as you wish. Kashikomarimashita. All right. Higuruma mi kara 1 ポイントが 上とされました. Oh, that's just his name. It's not Mikara. Higuruma Hiromi Kara. From Higuruma Hiromi, 1 point, transfer has been done. Pom. Oh. これでお互い Oh, this is him. This is Higuruma saying now. これでお互い19日間は実式を剥奪されることはない. With this, mutually, as for 19 days, technique removal being done event, as for that non-existing. So there's that rule, which I think is rule 8 or something, that basically if your point value doesn't change in 19 days, compulsory removal of curse technique happens. Hakudatsu. Yeah, deprivation, divestiture, revocation. So the divestiture of technique being done won't happen, basically, for 19 days. Tasha dena. Tasha dena. I think he's just saying farewell, right? Yeah, in good health. Well, in good health. So basically, be well. Higuruma. これからどうするつもりだ? So from here on, how doing intent is it? What do you intend to do from here? あんたさえ良ければ俺たちを手伝ってくれないか? You, if it would be good, helping, assisting us wouldn't do the favor. So like, it would be good if it were good, wouldn't you do the favor of helping us, assisting us? 余った2点は remaining 2 points. As for remaining 2 points, 東京に来る前、俺が殺した裁判官と検事のものだ. Amata niten wa, as for the remaining, as for the excessive, as for the surplus 2 points. Me, before coming to Tokyo, killed judge officer and prosecutor thing it is. Okay, so when he said here, have you ever killed someone of your own will? And he said, it's like the worst feeling, isn't it? He was actually admitting to murder, not just murder within the game. This happened before the game, and this is who he killed, apparently. Me before coming to Tokyo, killed judge and prosecutor. It's that thing. Kekkai ga hiraketara. The magical barrier, if or when it opens, jishu demo suru kana, will do self-neck. What does this mean? Jishu. Oh, giving oneself up. I will do that, I guess. So he's been dealing with a lot of things. それまでは自分が何をすべきか考える. As for until that time, or as for until that thing, meaning when the barrier opens, self, what ought to do, will think. So until that happens, I'll think about what I should do. それに, in addition, besides, 君といると, if existing with you, like if I stay with you, ますます自分のさらいを嫌いになりそうだ. ますます. Bit by bit, more and more. Yeah. More and more, self towards detesting will seem to become. Basically, if I'm with you, I will seem to be hating myself more and more. Sumanai, I'm sorry. Semata wake janayanda. It's not the occasion of blaming. The occasion isn't about blaming. So it's like, I'm not blaming you. The fact that he would hate himself more if he were around Itadori. Matana. See ya. You need to watch the previous. Make sure you've seen the previous chapter and understand why he's saying that. Okay. Well, there we go. There goes Higuruma. And I guess we're switching scenes now. Yeah. Well, Gokaku. Gokaku is usually the term about like passing a test. Yeah, success, eligible, passing. Pachi, clap. Oh, we're back. Okay. We're back here with the post-it note guy. Remember, Remi, the scorpion girl, has led Ushiguro here, saying it's going to be Higuruma. It wasn't Higuruma. It was this guy who apparently she lures people to have him beat them. Huh? Mo iyo wakatta kara sono shikigami soto da. It's enough. It's good, if understood, because understood that shikigami is appropriate, proportional, soto. It's worthy, befitting, becoming. Yeah, it's like, it's enough. It's good because I've understood that shikigami is the summoned spirit. It's worthy, it's proportional, etc. Kimi tsuyoi desho? You are strong, aren't you? Yowakeria kamotte kuroshite owari nanda kero ne. As for being weak, kamo there is to treat as a target, like a duck. Saying duck and doing killing and being the end it is, but Nani sore? Kiite nai n dakedo. All right, so there's a bunch of things going on here. He's saying, if you were weak, basically, I'd kill you like a duck, a target, a mark, and it'd be the end. And she's saying, what is that? What is that? Hearing, not hearing. Like, I haven't heard this before. Kiitenai, not hearing. Douyu tsumori da? What sort of intent? Like, what are you intending? Iyo, kimi nakama ni naro. It's good. You, toward friendship, let's become. So, like, let's become friends. Join forces. Kimi wa shimetsu kaiyu ni tsuite doko made shitteru? As for you, about the Death Annihilation rotating game, to what place familiar? So, like, how much do you know about the Death Annihilation rotating game? Gishiki daro? It's a gishiki, right? A gishiki is a ritual or a ceremony. Kekkai nai no player tachi no juryoku o ryo shite, doing the usage of cursed energy of the players inside a magical barrier. Yeah. So the game is a ceremony, a ritual that uses the cursed energy of the players within the magical barrier. Tengen-sama no koto wa usete oku ka? Okay, so as for things about Lord Tengen, shall I leave them out on purpose? Fusete, to omit. Is that what fusete means here? To cover, to hide, to conceal. Yeah. So he's saying this and he's thinking like, basically, shall I leave out anything about Lord Tengen? And again, oku meaning on purpose. So the game is a ritual that makes use of the cursed energy of the players within the magical barrier. Nihon no ningen o higan ni watashi hito na narazaru mono e kaeru tame no. Humans of Japan toward Higan. Oh, this is the Buddhist nirvana. Towards nirvana, crossing Narazaru hito, or Narazaru mono. Narazaru. Ooh, I don't know what to do about this one. Watashi. All right, let's see if we can figure out what this is. Okay. People not becoming people, changing for the purpose of changing. All right, I guess. Again, humans of Japan to nirvana, passing towards people not becoming people, changing purposes. That's kind of how that reads. So again, the ritual does this for the purposes of transforming, changing people, not becoming people, passing to nirvana, and it's doing that to the humans of Japan. Nani kimi kenjaku to shiriai? Somehow you are an acquaintance of Kenjaku? Iruto wa omoteita. Okay, Iruto. I was thinking it was Iruto. Or existing. Is that what that means here? I guess. As for that existing, or maybe being the case here, was thinking that. So this is sort of like him, like, I was wondering whether that was the case here. Meaning like he knows Kenjaku. Because obviously he knows the name. Yes, Kenjaku to kakawari no aru jutsushi. A sorcerer with a connection existing with Kenjaku. So that's what it was existing. That thing. A connection with Kenjaku, a sorcerer. All right. Ima, kimi ga itta. Right now, you said, the thing you said, Preya no juryoku o ryoshite te tokoro, at the point of saying, making use of the cursed energy of players. Osoraku barafu da. It's perhaps a bluff. He says barafu, the kanji is lie. Nani? What? Iya, well, no. Barafu toyu yori, more than saying bluff or lie. Nibante, sanbante no plan da tomo. I think it's a second-hand or a third-hand plan. Konkyo wa mitsu. As for the reasons, there's 3. Okay, so let's double check thing. As for the basis or foundation of that belief, it's 3. And nibante is again like second-hand, like a secondary or tertiary. Yeah, we're not going to get a specific word here for that, I guess. But that's kind of what it means. He says paran instead of keikaku or whatever. What was that? Keiga? Or is it keikaku? Keikaku. But he says plan. Same thing. Paran. I think it's a plan that is like third hand or second hand. And as for the reasons for that, there's 3. Player no kazu, the number of players. Player no jutsuryokusa, the actual power difference of the players. Tekkai no ruru, and the rules of the magical barrier. Okay. Yaku 1000人のプレイヤーが10のコロニーに均等に振り分けられたとして。Okay, so approximately 1,000 people, approximately 1,000 players in 10 colonies, evenly, I guess, being distributed. Furiwake. Yeah, being divided, being apportioned. Like doing that. Doing an even apportionment into 10 colonies of approximately 1,000 players. Kaku koroni ni 100 nin da. In each colony, it's 100 people. Daga, player jutsushi no naka ni wa. However, as for amongst the players, as for amongst the sorcerers, Kashimo ya higuruma no you ni zunuketa kyosha ga iru. So amongst the sorcerers, in the manner of higuruma and kashimo, so that this person knows both of them, like strong players exist that are zunuketa, which I guess is like much. Okay. Yeah, they tower out, stand above the rest in strength. Strong players that stand out amongst the rest in the manner like higuruma and kashimo. Kono futari dake de sudeni 60人の術師が間引かれた. As for with just those 2 people, already too late, 60 sorcerers, they have, like, this is sort of like weeded out, pulled them out. Mabikare. Yeah, thinned out, culled out, 60 players already. 似たような連中は各コロニーに一人はいるだろう. As for the group, in that manner resembling, in each colony, as for one person existing probably. So there's probably one person existing in each colony amongst the group that's like that, meaning that is wiping out a large number of players. 早い段階で強者だけが残り. So, I guess like with the early levels, just the strong remaining? 確かに感じていた. Certainly was sensing. So he says this and he says, certainly I was sensing that. 結界内が静かすぎると I was thinking that. I was thinking, to, that it was too quiet within the magical barrier. Shimetsu Kaiyu ga kouchaku suru to. So like this to is like you're saying that the Death Annihilation rotating game will do kouchaku. Question mark. Kouchaku is like no, chaku. Stalemate. You're saying that the Death Annihilation rotating game is gonna stalemate. Come to a halt. Sudeni sa, already too late, you know. Sukunakutomo koko Tokyo daiichi wa ne. Already too late. This place as for Tokyo number 1, you know. So it's basically saying that's already happened here. Yeah, at least this place as for Tokyo number 1. Already too late. Kuwaete koroni ni shunin shita sae no tenso. I guess like addition to the colony on the occasion of doing penetration, the tenso. Tenso is that transfer. Yeah. The transfer on the occasion of entering, penetrating into the... Oh, this is just in addition. In addition, the transfer on the occasion of entering into the colony. Remember that tenso was the fact that they enter at random points. Hito o chirasu mokuteki mo aru n darou ga. Scattering, spreading out people, intent also existing probably, but so yeah, the intent of that is probably to spread out people. However, ichiban wa gendai jinjutsu no soki niji kakusei o unagasu tame darou. Okay. As for number 1, so the aim is to spread out the people probably, but as for number 1, the modern sorcerers Soki Niji Kakusei, early second wave, like arousal, like awakening. Soki, early stage. Yeah. The early stage of like second generation waking up. Of modern sorcerers, it's probably for the purposes of doing that unagasu, of urging, prompting, stimulating that. As for the number 1 reason, purpose, aim, it's probably for stimulating the early stage, like second wave arousal, wakening up of modern day sorcerers. Okay. Tenso de shinu yatsu mo iru. Through doing tenso, the transfer, dying people also exist. So there are guys who die during tenso, I guess. Honto ni Reia no juryoku o ryo shitai nara. Truly, in truth, the player's cursed energy trying to use if it were that. So if the true intent were to try to use the cursed energy of players, yori oku no jutsushi ni yori nagaku daradara to tatakatte hoshii hazu da. So if that were actually the intent, the true intent to use the cursed energy of players, then I guess more than like what does yori in this case mean? Yori has this other meaning that I always forget about. Maybe we're just going to go with from. From like large numbers of sorcerers, from great numbers of sorcerers, from long, like drawn out fighting, wanting it ought to be. Dada dada. Yeah. Like this like long stream of fighting amongst many sorcerers ought to be the wanting. That ought to be the desire, to have long drawn out battles between lots of sorcerers, if you were wanting to use their cursed energy. ルールの永続のような建前は本当の計画の隠れみの. The rule's eternal continuation, manner of a tatemae. Official stance, like public position. As for the public position, the official stance, the facing view, in the manner of the eternal continuation rule, the true plan's hidden thing. Kakuremino. Yeah, it's a cover or front. The eternal continuation is a cover or front for the plan's true thing. Okay. これは確信だ. As for this, it's certain. It's a belief, it's confidence. Okay. 強者だけが残った海遊に賢弱. All right. 強者だけが残った海遊に賢弱が爆弾を落とし. Okay. So, Kenjaku will drop a bomb on the game with like strong players remaining. Only strong players remaining in the game, in the rotating game, Kenjaku will drop a bomb. Shimetsukayu wa yakuwari o oeru. And then as for the Death Annihilation rotating game, the role or mission will end. It will end the role or mission of that. Okay. Now he doesn't know what that is, apparently, or he's not revealing it. Meanwhile, we see Kenjaku in Geto's body. Before some council, this is just, I think, Chinese, which is why we're not seeing anything. And I don't know, that's like lower seat. I don't know what that actually means in Chinese. What does this kanji mean? I guess this is supposed to be like sit down, maybe. And he is responding also in what is presumably Chinese. I don't know. The English did not do it either. They left it just in Chinese. その爆弾が何かわからない. Yeah. So that bomb, what is it? I don't know. Or don't know. So I don't know what that bomb is. しかもそれは遠くない未来、今この時かもしれない. However, as for that thing, meaning the bomb, not far future, now, this time, maybe. So it's not that far in the future, and it may be like soon, maybe now. だから、備えとして強い仲間を tsunori. And that's why doing like preparation of strong allies and something of strong allies, tsunori, inviting, soliciting strong allies, ten o tamete oku, and like storing up points, storing on purpose points. Ikutsu ka kikitai. Ikutsu ka kikitai. Like sometime want to ask? Ikutsu ka. Oh, several questions, several things want to ask. So that's Fushiguro. こいつがそんなに強いとは思えない。As for this one, he's pointing to Remy, that much, as for being strong, not thinkable. Can't think. So I can't think that she's very strong. その女は適当な理由で、プレイヤーをここに招く。Oh, this is like bait. 招くおとり役。This is not おとり役. What is おとり役? Okay, otori there is lure. And yaku is going to be role. Role of lure. And the role of a lure. As for that woman, with appropriate use, beckoning or luring to this place players as a lure. Onna no hou ga keikai sare nikui shi ne. The direction of women is keikai is difficult to be done. Oh, caution, vigilance. Yeah, okay. So vigilance, caution being done is like difficult. I guess like in the direction of women. Yo ga nakunattara, the use when it becomes nothing. So when you're done with using her or whatever. Kuroshite ten ni kaereba ii shi na. Like killing, and if change points, that's good. Like shina, you're gonna do that, right? Kuroshite ten ni kaereba. Change, alter. Why kaereba? Oh, convert into points. Killing, and if you convert into points, that's good, isn't it? Like when the use is over, it would be good. You're gonna convert her into points and kill her, right? Nani itterunda? What are you saying? Notice the text here has converted to katakana. A little strange. Sonna wake nai daro. That sort of reason not existing, right? So like, I wouldn't do that. Reiji-sama wa honmono no watashi no naito nano. As for Lord Reggie, the true thing of my knight. He's my real knight. K-N-I-G-H-T. Naito. Watashi ga tsukusu kagiri watashi o mamotte kureru no? Me, to the limit of expenditure, does the favor of protecting me. Oh, this is like me as long as I expend myself, as long as I do my best. Yeah, or as long as I serve him. That's probably it. As long as I'm devoted, he does a favor of protecting me. Medetai atamadana. That's a congratulations head. What does medetai mean again? Oh, it's an auspicious head, isn't it? No. Well, medetai again can also mean naive. What a naive head. You're being naive, aren't you? Omaera to sonna nakama no tokoten o awasetara 100 ten iku ka? You plural and those allies, the special points, if combined, I guess, like, does it go to 100 points? Basically, if you combine the points with you and your allies, is it 100 points? So he's just looking to add the rule, since he's been deceived about this being Higuruma. Soriane. As for that, okay, that's kind of a non-committal answer. All right. Chika chika ruru ga suika sareru player kande no ten no iro o kano ni suru mono da. Okay, so like a nearing, an approaching rule, addition being done, between players, points, movement, transfer, ability doing thing it is. So yes, an approaching rule, a thing of doing the ability to transfer, move, points between players is going to be appended. Omaera no ten zenbu yokose. Your guys' points, all of them, hand over. Zuzu. Hand over all your points, basically. So shitara nakama ni natte yaran koto mo nai. If do that way, so basically if you do that, becoming friends, becoming allies, not doing event, also not existing. It's like it won't be not joining up with you. Like a double negative, that's very non-committal. Yaran koto mo nai. Yeah, not becoming your friend, not existing. So it's like, I won't not become your friend. Ko sho ketsuretsu. Heart. Negotiations. Yeah, negotiations. Ketsuretsu. Decisive something. Breakdown, rupture, heart. Okay, so I guess, in other words, the answer was no. Okay. So apparently there's more than just him. Kira or Gira. Okay, that's the hand coming in here. The spiky hand. All right, spiky hand. Kie. Okay, vanished. So they're both surprised. Kie, vanished. All right. Ah, gua. Ba. Otto. Oh my. Cho. Wait. Boom. Okay, just chucking them off the roof or wherever they are. Nue. That's his chimera. So he's ordering Nue. B. Bachi. Okay, there's that guy falling. He is getting plucked by Nue out of the air. And and slammed into the ground. There we go. Geho! Cough. There's Nue. Ano tori, that bird, zutto dashipanashi ni shite ta no ne. Continuously, like, bringing out or keeping it out. Yeah, continuously keeping it out was doing, wasn't he? Oi, hey. Nidoto sono tsura miseru na. A second time, that mug don't show. Basically, don't let me see your face a second time. Zoom. Oh no. That's awful. Ah, sokka sokka. Oh, I see, I see. Nurui to omottara. Nurui. Oh, lenient, lukewarm. Thought, lukewarm, lenient. Oh, if thinking that, or when thinking that. Korosenai no ka? Oretachi no mochiten hoshii mon ne? Not able to kill? Our possessing points wanting thing it is, isn't it? So you're wanting our points, the points that we have, and not able to kill? When I was thinking you were holding back, when I was thinking you were being lenient, when I was thinking you were being tepid, lukewarm, it's what you were really doing was you were wanting our points and not able to kill us. Is that it? Demo, however, korosuki de yannai to, killing intent, with a killing intent, if you don't do it with a killing intent, shinde kara koukai suru yo. After you're dead, you will do regret. You'll regret after you're dead if you don't do it with killing intent. Oh, okay. And then suddenly there's like an eyeball, a flash, and a boom. Gah, gah, and that's the birds flying away. Okay, there's an eye bomb apparently. All right, that is the end of the chapter. It goes right into the next chapter. So we'll pause there. That was the end of 167. Fushiguro, I guess, is not going to be battling these people. We'll see how that goes next time.